So what we concluded, that if I say that the refractive index, if I say, good afternoon beta. So if I say that the refractive index, if I say the refractive index of water is, or of glass is 1.5. So what does it means? It implies that the speed of light in air is 1.5 times the speed of light in glass. Yes or no beta? That's exactly the meaning of refractive index is. Bachcha log, is that the meaning of refractive index?
Yes, sir.
Yes, that's what we have written.
Yes, sir.
So how we write refractive index? So we write here the first medium. See, this is a sign what we have for refractive index. And here we write the first medium. What's the first medium? Air. And then here we write the second medium. What's the second medium? Glass. Okay, so generally what we do, I will write it magnified, and generally the glass and air, the mediums are in subscript. They are written in subscript. Okay, so air, and the second medium is glass. So I do it subscript. Okay, so this is how we write it. Remember class beta, what we write air, then refractive index sign, and then we write glass. So what does this mean? This means that the refractive index of glass with respect to air. So remember the first medium and the second medium. So we write 1.5. Okay, so it means that the speed of light in air is 1.5 times the speed of light in glass. Now this leads us to one very important formula. Okay, so this also leads us to another important formula, and that's the, which is that formula? The formula is, since we are talking about the speed of light in air is 1.5 times the speed of light in glass, means we are actually comparing the speed of light. So the formula for refractive index, since we know we have one formula, what's that formula? Sin I upon sin R. So we have one more formula now, and that is the speed of light in the first medium divided by the speed of light in second medium. The speed of light in first medium divided by the speed of light in second medium, that is glass. Okay, so this is also another formula beta. Remember, this is our another formula to calculate the refractive index. Let me give the proof of that. Let's do it. See, what's the speed of light in air? The speed of light in air is how much? You all know that. How much is the speed of light in air? You all must be aware about that. That is 3 into 10 raised to 8 meter per second. All of you, are you aware about this?
Yes, sir.
What the speed of light in air? It's 3 into 10 raised to 8 meter per second. And what's the speed of light in glass? So you will find the speed of light in glass is 2 into 10 raised to 8. I have written all these values. Okay, chalo. So let's find out the refractive index now. Let's find out the refractive index of air with respect to glass with the formula. Okay, so what's the formula then? So you will find our formula comes out to be the speed of light in air. What's the speed of light in air? 3 into 10 raised to 8 meter per second divided by 2 into 10 raised to 8 meter per second. Yes, so 10 raised to 8, 10 raised to 8 will get 10 raised to 8 and 10 raised to 8 will get cancelled. Yes or no? So what we are left with? So we are left with 3 divided by 2. And what's the answer? 3 divided by 2. What's the answer, beta?
1.5.
1.5. Yes or no? Getting it? So see, we can easily find out the refractive index of a medium by the formula speed of light in the first medium. Now let's frame this as a formula. This has to be written as a formula. Okay, so how we will write that as a formula? I hope you have copied this numerical. Okay, and write down the formula. So how it will go? So what is air? Air is the first medium. So I will write 1 here. What is glass? Glass is the second medium through which the light was traveling. So I will write 2 here. I will write 2 here. Okay. And then here it is air. That is not air, but that is the first medium. C of light, the speed of light. C stands for the speed of light. And 1 and 2 is nothing but the first and the second. Clear? So this is our another formula to find out the refractive index. What is that formula? The speed of light in the first medium divided by the speed of light in the second medium. Okay. So, and how we represent it? We write the refractive index sign. We write 1 as the first medium and second medium. But when it comes to reading it, how we read it, beta? So we read it at the refractive index of the second medium with respect to first. This is how we read it. Clear, class? Okay, chalo. So now I want we all will solve some numericals based on this very important concept. Chalo. So all of you write down one numerical. I hope you have copied it. Chalo, write down the numerical. Okay. So the numerical says find the refractive index of glass with respect to water. Chalo, find out quickly. Find the refractive index of glass with respect to water. Now, I hope you know the speed of light in glass and the speed of light in water. If you don't know, write down. What's the speed of light in glass? The speed of light in glass is 2.2 into 10 raised to 2 into 10 raised to 8 meter per second. And what's the speed of light in water? It is 2.25 into 10 raised to 8. Chalo, quickly do it and say me. Don't copy, don't say your answer, type your answers. I want all of you to type your answers. In the chat box, type your answers. I'm waiting for your answers. Please type in the chat box. Very good, Aditya. Bhakti, your answer is going wrong, beta. Bhakti, your answer went wrong. Vedant, your answer is wrong. That's what I said. You people are not listening to me carefully. You people are not understanding which is the first medium, which is the second medium. Swada, sorry, Arya Bacha, still I want the accurate answer. Swada, your answer is right. Arya, I want little more accurate answer. Vedant, your answer is wrong. Bhakti, your answer is wrong. Aditya, I'm so sorry. Your answer is wrong, Aditya. I think it may be a typing error then. Vedant, your answer is right. Now your answer is right, beta. You made a mistake, no? You took the opposite of it, na? What you did?
Yes, sir.
हाँ, थोड़ा समझो बेटा. दिखने में बहुत सिंपल न्यूमेरिकल है, लेकिन बहुत सारे ब्लंडर्स होते हैं उस न्यूमेरिकल्स में. चलो चलो जल्दी से टाइप करो बेटा सब लोग. Aditya, your answer is wrong. I'm sorry, I said your answer is right, but your answer is wrong. Aditya, Bhakti, Vedant has given the right answer. Aryan, Swada has given the right answer. Soham, very good, beta. Soham, your answer is right. Chalo, Mrugal, then Harshita, Devshri, Saujanya, Siddhi, Vaibhavi, all of you, please type your answers. Very good, Aditya. Now your answer is right. Harshita, your answer is right. Saujanya, your answer is still wrong, beta. चलो वैभवी, मृगल, जल्दी जल्दी आंसर बताओ बेटा. हर्षिता, भक्त, देवश्री. हाँ, right. Now Saujanya, your answer is right. Yes, see, all of you are making this common mistake. You all are making this common mistake. Okay, but in the exam, beta, no one will say you that your answer is wrong, na? Yes or no? No one will come and say you that your answer is wrong. Okay, not understanding. Very good, Mrugal. Chalo. Now understand. Let me emphasize on the statement. Okay, let's emphasize on the statement first. What the statement says? The statement says, find the refractive index of glass. Now listen and keep on responding. Mrugal, find the refractive index of glass with respect to water. Now, which is the first medium? You can speak out the answer. Which is the first medium?
Glass.
Glass. Who said this?
Me, Mrugal.
Mrugal. Okay. Anybody else wants to give the answer? Which is the first medium?
Or water.
There are two options only. Either glass or either water. Do you know, Mrugal, which is the first medium? The first medium is water. Because it says, find the refractive index of glass. Whenever we say refractive index, we say the refractive index of the second medium with respect to first. So, which is the first medium? The first medium is water and the second medium is glass. Please understand this. See, look at this. How I have taken this solve. See, I want to find the speed of light. Now we want to find the refractive index of what? So the refractive index of glass is 1.5. So the refractive index of glass with respect to air. So I have taken the speed of light in air divided by the speed of light in glass. See, the speed of light in air divided by the speed of light in glass. Okay, see, first refractive index, but see here, this is a very important one, beta. How we write? We write refractive index sign. Before that we write 1 and then we write 2. But how we read it? So we read it as the refractive index of the second medium with respect to first. So here my first medium is water. And which is the second medium? Obviously, now the second medium is not a big deal, is glass. Okay, so what does it mean? It will give me the refractive index of the second medium with respect to first. So the refractive index, how we will write it now? How we will write this? So we will write it like this. Let me show you how we are going to write it. So we are going to write the refractive index of glass with respect to water. So here I will write water, then the refractive index sign, and then I will write glass, and which is equal to the speed of light in the first medium, that is water, divided by the speed of light in the second medium, that is glass. Now what's that? So that will be the speed of light in water, that is 2.25 into 10 raised to 8 meter per second divided by 2 into 10 raised to 8 meter per second. Okay. So what we get? 10 raised to 8, 10 raised to 8 will get cancelled. Yes or no? 10 raised to 8 and 10 raised to 8 will get cancelled. Then what we are left with? So we are left with 2.25 divided by 2. And 2.25 divided by 2 will get 1.125. What's the refractive index of water? What is the refractive index of glass with respect to water? It is 1.125. Now all of you quickly write down the meaning of this statement in the chat box. याद है ना लास्ट टाइम पे भी हमने कुछ मीनिंग लिखे थे इसका. व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ दिस? है ना, व्हेन वी राइट दिस व्हाट डज इट मीन? राइट डाउन. इसका मीनिंग लिखो जल्दी से. चलो जल्दी से लिखो. If you will not study, then you will not understand it. Beta, you have to study all these things. No, I don't want the meaning as refractive index. I want the meaning, Aditya. I want the meaning in terms of speed of light. Very good, Harshita. Very good. Harshita, right answer, beta. Wait a minute. Harshita has given, wait a minute, let me check all of your typing at a time. Jagruti, your answer is right. Aditya, your answer. No, but Harshita, your answer is wrong. Sorry. Jagruti, your answer is right. Aryan, your answer is right. Swada, your answer is right. Mrugal, your answer is again wrong. Soham, your answer is right. Yes. Shravani, your answer is right. Vaibhavi, your answer is right. Yes. Shreya, your answer is right. Okay. What does it mean? It means that the speed of light in water is 1.125 times the speed of light in glass. This is the meaning of it. Exactly. What does it mean? It means that the speed of light in water is 1.125 times the speed of light in glass. Clear? Please try to understand the things are not as simple as it seems to be. I hope you are very clear now with this formula and the meaning of it. Okay, chalo. Now we will talk about another important term. Write down another term. Absolute refractive index. Write down. Another important term of our discussion is absolute refractive index. Write down. Now, what is absolute refractive index? Whenever the first medium is air, then the refractive index of second medium is called as absolute refractive index. What is the meaning of the word absolute here? Whenever the first medium is air, then the refractive index of second medium is called absolute refractive index. It is written as, I want to write the refractive index of, I want to write the absolute refractive index of glass. So how I will write? I will just write the refractive index sign and glass. What I will write? I will write the refractive index and glass. Means I will write the refractive index and the second medium. Refractive index and then the second medium. I will not write the first medium here. Okay. So refractive index of glass is 1.5. Exactly. So what this is, It is the absolute refractive index of glass. What is the absolute refractive index of glass? 1.5. Means what is the first medium? So first medium is air. Okay. The same way I can say the absolute refractive index of water. Absolute refractive index of water. What is the absolute refractive index of water? So you will find the absolute refractive index of water is 1.33. Exactly. So which is the first medium in these two cases? The first medium is always going to be air. So whenever the first medium is air, or not necessary air, we can also say as air or vacuum. So whenever the first medium is air or vacuum, then the refractive index of the second medium is called as absolute refractive index. And what we write? We write the refractive index sign and we just write down the second medium. We don't write the first medium. Because my first medium is going to be air only. Clear, class? I hope you are getting it. Class, I hope you are getting it.
Yes, sir.
Radha has responded. What about others? Because then I'm going to ask all of you some question on this. Okay, and at that time you will either respond that I don't know, or then you will give me the wrong answer. So please say me, are you getting it? What is the meaning of the word absolute refractive index? Absolute refractive index means whenever the first medium is air, whenever the first medium is air or vacuum, then the refractive index of the second medium is called as the absolute refractive index. Okay, like the refractive index of glass, or the absolute refractive index of water. Okay, or the absolute refractive index of diamond. Okay. Now, my question to all of you. Remember the refractive index formula. Okay, what is the refractive index formula? So we know the refractive index formula is the refractive index means this is how we write it, which is equal to the speed of light in the first medium divided by the speed of light in the second medium. Okay. Now my question is with respect to this, my question is, can or will the refractive absolute refractive index, will the absolute refractive index of any medium be less than 1? Think twice before answering, and you are going to write the answer, not going to call out the answer. You are going to write the answer with the reason. Go ahead. My question is, will the absolute refractive index of any medium be less than 1? Is it possible that it can be less than 1? You have to give the answer as yes and no with the reason. Aditya, with the reason. Very good, Aditya. Your reason is also right and your answer is also right. Only Aditya has written. Chalo, I will wait till you don't give me the answer. Very good, Aditya. But what about others? Take the reference of the speed of light in the first medium divided by the speed of light in second medium. Jagruti says yes. So Jagruti, your answer is yes. Is your answer yes or no? Sajanya, I'm not understanding the meaning of your reason, though you have given the right answer. Arya, no, bacha. Your reason is right. Your answer is right, but the reason is doubtful. Okay. Very good, Vaibhavi. Brilliant answer, Vaibhavi. Okay. Jagruti, please think on your answer. Very good, Shreya. Your answer is right. Okay, Soham. Bhakti, you are thinking exactly the opposite. Look at the formula. The refractive index is the speed of light in the first medium. And when we say the absolute refractive index, the first medium is always air and vacuum. Yes or no? But chalo, keep on sharing your ideas and views. Okay, so what's the answer? Will the absolute refractive index of any medium be less than no, less than 1? No. Why? Yes, it will not be better. It is not possible for absolute refractive index to be less than 1. Yes, refractive index can be less than 1, but absolute refractive index can never be less than 1. Why? Because we have seen what is the speed of light in air. The speed of light in air is 3 into 10 raised to 8 meter per second. Yes or no? See, this is our formula. Class, pay attention. This is our formula, what we are talking about. Exactly. So what it says that the refractive index of the refractive index, absolute refractive index is equal to the refractive index of light in the second medium with respect to first. Speed of light in the second medium with respect to first. But in formula, C1. So what will be the C1 always? So your C1 will always be 3 into 10 raised to 8 meter per second. What will be the speed of light in air? So your C1 will always be 3 into 10 raised to 8 meter per second. That will be the C1. Okay, because that's the speed of light in air, which will be the fastest. Okay, now the question is any other medium having a speed greater than this? Let's take any medium, glass, water, diamond, uh, paraffin oil, glycerine, ether, alcohol, ice. Is any other medium having the speed of light greater than 3 into 10 raised to 8? No. So obviously, beta, if you think mathematically, this value will always be bigger and the second C2 will be smaller. A bigger number divided by smaller number. Will the answer be less than 1? Think of it. A bigger number is divided by the smaller number. Will the answer be less than 1? And you will find the answer will never be less than 1. So remember, the absolute refractive index of any medium can never be less than 1. But can the refractive index be less than 1? Yes, the refractive index can be less than 1. If I ask you, class, if I ask you to find the refractive index of air with respect to water. Find out the refractive index of air with respect to water. Now, Murugal, be very careful which is the first medium and which is the second medium. Chalo, quickly find out and say me. You know the values. I'm waiting for your answers in the chat box. Hey Baba Aditya, you did a typing mistake. Very good, beta Saujanya. Hey Baba श्रेया श्रेया, अरे क्या कर रहे हो तुम लोग यार, प्लीज हैव मर्सी ऑन मी. ऐसे क्या हॉरिबल आंसर्स दे रहे हो तुम लोग. श्रेया, आदित्य, इतने हॉरिबल आंसर्स मत दो बेटा. हाँ, वेरी गुड हर्षिता, वेरी गुड जागृति. श्रेया प्लीज करेक्ट योर आंसर. छोटा सा मैथमेटिकल कैलकुलेशन है. वेरी गुड भक्ति, वेरी गुड श्रावणी. मृगल, मृगल बाबा ये लड़की का क्या करूं मैं. मृगल, you are not paying attention and you are not getting the concept. All the answers are wrong, Mrugal. Mrugal, say me, which is the first medium?
Water.
Water is the first medium. Mrugal. अच्छा तो फिर इसका मतलब क्या होता है मृगल. If I ask you find the refractive index of water with respect to air, इसका मतलब क्या हुआ फिर. मृगल क्या कर रहे हो बच्चा. इसका मतलब क्या हुआ फिर. I am emphasizing on this. Please be very focused on what is the first medium, what is the second medium. The refractive index of air. सेकेंड मीडियम की पहली बात, पहला नाम लेते हैं बेटा. बोलते वक्त हम सेकेंड मीडियम पहले बोलते हैं. बोलते वक्त हम सेकेंड मीडियम पहले बोलते हैं. द रिफ्रैक्टिव इंडेक्स ऑफ एयर. तो सेकेंड मीडियम है एयर. विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू, वो है हमारा पहला मीडियम, दैट इज वाटर. उसी तरीके से रिफ्रैक्टिव इंडेक्स ऑफ वाटर, तो वाटर है मेरा सेकेंड मीडियम. एग्जैक्टली. मुर्गल, गिव मी द राइट आंसर क्विकली. बस रेसिप्रोकल ले लो, जो भी आंसर निकाले तुमने उसका. So here you will find the first medium is water. The second medium is air. So what we do, we always write the refractive index. So here what we get, you will find the answer will be first medium, that is 2.25 into 10 raised to 8 divided by 3 into 10 raised to 8. 10 raised to 8, 10 raised to 8 will get cancelled because it's the speed of light in first medium, which is the speed of water, and then the speed of light in second medium, that is air. So the answer comes 0.75. Clear? So understand here, the refractive index of a medium can be less than 1. The refractive index of a medium can be less than 1, like a refractive index of air with respect to water is 0.75. But the refractive index of water with respect to air is 1.33. Clear? I hope you are very clear now about absolute refractive index. Please type your answers.
Yes, sir.
Is it very clear, beta?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. Now we will talk about, write down next topic, very important topic now. Effects on speed, comma, wavelength, comma, frequency, and amplitude. Effects on speed, wavelength, frequency, and amplitude of light on refraction. Let's talk about what happens to the speed, wavelength, frequency, and amplitude of light on refraction. Write down the heading. Now, let me share this screen. look at this now, class. Okay, now this is air, this is glass, this is the medium which is separating. The ray of light is traveling from air to glass, and that's why you find that it's not holding its line, it's bending, and it's bending towards the normal. Okay, that's very good. Now what we will do? Now we are having this. What is light, beta? If I ask you what is light, so light is a form of a electromagnetic wave. Which type of wave it is? It is a form of an electromagnetic wave. And you know there are two types of waves. In 9th standard we have studied. There are two types of wave. One is called as transverse wave and one is called as longitudinal wave. Okay. But what is light then? Is light a transverse wave or longitudinal wave? So I will keep this on the wave and let's see how the wave look like. So which type of wave it is? Say me, what is light? Longitudinal or transverse?
Longitudinal.
Very good. What is light? Light is a form of this wave, beta. We call as longitudinal waves. Okay. Now, if you look at this longitudinal wave, okay, I pause it. Now, you must be aware about the terms associated with wave. Yes? All of you aware about, we have studied these waves in 9th standard, longitudinal and transverse.
Yes.
Yes, remember beta, we have studied all this in 9th standard. Longitudinal waves, transverse wave. सीखे थे ना बेटा? अरे मेरे बच्चे लोग ठीक है नहीं?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes. हाँ.
Very good, very good. ऐसे ही जरा बोलो रे बेटा. Okay, yes. हाँ. So my question is, can you say me what is amplitude here? What is amplitude here?
Sir, it is the distance between the peak of the two waves.
Peak.
Right.
That is amplitude.
Yes, sir.
मतलब यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक. See, you can see my.
नहीं, sir.
यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक इसको amplitude बोलते हैं बेटा.
नहीं सर, वैसा ऊपर से नीचे.
मतलब यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक इतना.
हाँ.
इसको amplitude बोलते हैं. How many of you agree with Aditya?
Sir, maximum disturbance.
Disturbance नहीं है बेटा वो. Displacement है.
नहीं. ना maximum displacement था.
हाँ, but कहाँ से? From
सर
the.
वो मिड पॉइंट से.
हाँ.
वो सीधा लाइन वाले से.
तो यहाँ पे जब माउस रखा ना, यहाँ से लेके यहाँ तक, ये है एम्पलीट्यूड आदित्य. इतना दिख रहा है बेटा सबको?
Yes, sir. Yes.
And I cannot show it with arrows or something like that here. Okay, I cannot show it to you. Otherwise, I would show you really कैसा होता है. नहीं, it's not working. Okay, so try to understand what is amplitude. The maximum displacement from the mean position. So ये जो mouse pointer है ना मेरा, वहां से लेके यहाँ तक. This is amplitude. What is frequency? What is frequency?
Number of vibrations in 1 second.
Very good, exactly. So assume इसको अगर हमने 1 second consider करते हैं, तो इसमें कितने vibrations हो रहे बेटा सोहम?
सर किसको 1 second?
ये जो फेज है, ये जो दिख रहा है तुम्हारे सामने स्क्रीन, इतना ये जो है टाइम, assume ये हम 1 second समझते, तो कितने vibrations हो रहे जरा गिन के बताओ तो मुझे.
3.5 शायद.
Yes, it is 3.25. कितना है देखो?
Quarter, हाँ, अब भी नहीं
quarter. लेके यहाँ तक ये एक हो गया. See, this is one vibration. Then this is second vibration. This is third vibration. Exactly. What is wavelength? What is wavelength? Murugal, can you say me what is wavelength, बच्चा?
सर मैंने जो पहले बोला था वो.
हाँ, the distance between two consecutive crest और two consecutive trough. तो इसको क्या बोलते हैं बेटा? इस पॉइंट से लेके इस पॉइंट तक इतने डिस्टेंस को क्या कहते हैं? इसको कहते हैं वेव लेंथ. क्लियर?
Yes.
Yes,
क्या
sir.
तुम लोगों को समझा क्या? वेवलेंथ किसको बोलते हैं, फ्रीक्वेंसी किसको बोलते हैं और एम्पलीट्यूड किसको बोलते हैं? यार कोई रिस्पॉन्स देने को तैयार नहीं।
Yes,
हाँ
sir.
सर, हाँ हाँ हाँ।
तुम ही 3 बार बोल रहे हो बेटा, कोई
Hello,
एक बार
sir.
भी नहीं बोल रहा है। मेरा बच्चा सोहम, he is responding 3 times. Okay, and no one is responding even once. Okay, बच्चा लोग देखो, अगर तुम लोगों को ये चीजें नहीं समझेंगी ना बेटा, फ्रीक्वेंसी, वेवलेंथ, एम्पलीट्यूड, आई एम सॉरी बेटा, ये आने अभी जो टॉपिक सिखा रहा हूँ ना, ये नहीं समझेगा तुमको. Okay, all of you clear what is wavelength, what is frequency and what is amplitude? If not, I am
Yes, sir.
explaining again. What is amplitude? The maximum displacement from the mean position. ये जो बीच में डॉटेड लाइन है ना, ये मीन पोजीशन है. तो यहां से ये यहां से लेके यहां तक इसको कहते हैं एम्पलीट्यूड. देन फ्रीक्वेंसी इज द नंबर ऑफ वाइब्रेशंस इन 1 सेकंड. 1 सेकंड में कितना वाइब्रेशन? तो यहां से लेके यहां तक ये हो गया एक वाइब्रेशन. फिर यहां से लेके यहां तक दूसरा वाइब्रेशन और यहां से लेके यहां तक तीसरा वाइब्रेशन. दैट इज फ्रीक्वेंसी. एंड व्हाट इज वेवलेंथ? द डिस्टेंस बिटवीन टू consecutive crests or trough. So this point from the top of one wave to the top of the another wave, this is called as wavelength. Okay, chalo. So now what we will do, we'll try to find out that what happens to the light when it undergoes refraction. So this is my light before refraction. See, this is the light before refraction. Clear? This is a light before refraction and this is the light after refraction. Okay, can you see this? The light before refraction and light after refraction. The faint line is the line before refraction and the dark one is the line after refraction. Clear, class? Let me start
Yes.
the magnifier. Magnifier. Can you see this? दिख रहा है बेटा? स्क्रीन पर थोड़ा सा मैग्नीफायर दिख रहा है? ना, नो, नॉट, नहीं दिख रहा ना?
नहीं सर.
नहीं दिख रहा, तो फीचर नहीं चल रहा है. चलो लेट इट बी. हाँ, तो ये तो दिख रहा है ना बट तुमको. नाउ कैन यू से मी व्हाट डिफरेंस यू फाइंड इन एम्पलीट्यूड? Do you find any difference in amplitude, beta? See, there are two lines, beta, the dark one and the faint one. The dark one is after refraction and the faint line is before refraction.
Sir, amplitude has decreased.
Amplitude has decreased. Very good. All of you, can you figure out that the amplitude has decreased?
Yes, sir.
Can you figure out, beta?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So what happened during refraction to the amplitude?
Decreases.
Decreases.
Exactly. So during refraction, you will find the amplitude decreases. Now, amplitude is what we see in a waveform. But actually, what is that parameter? Do you know? So amplitude is nothing but it is the intensity of light. What is amplitude? The intensity, or we can also call it as the brightness of light. Exactly. What we call that? Brightness of light. So what we observe, the light has become little less brighter. Why? Because during refraction, you find that some amount of light gets reflected. So the entire light is not here. See, I will show you the intensity of light. See, I am having an intensity meter. See, this is our intensity meter. How much is the intensity of light before refraction? 100%. And after refraction, how much is the intensity?
80%.
80%. And how much amount of light gets reflected? Almost 20% of the light gets reflected. Exactly. So what happens to the brightness of the light? So the brightness of the light has decreased. And brightness,
Sir,
हाँ बेटा,
sir, why is intensity measured in percentage?
अरे बाबा इजी हो जाता है ना, जितनी थी उसकी कितनी है. हाँ मेरा बेटा,
Okay, sir.
यहाँ पे 100% है ना, तो यहाँ पर क्या हो गया, उसका कुछ परसेंट कम है ना वो, तो हमको भी कैलकुलेशन में अच्छा है ना.
हाँ सर.
हाँ सिंपल है ना बेटा, उसको समझना. ओके, सो intensity is nothing but the brightness. Exactly. So you will find that during refraction, the brightness of the light decreases. Exactly. So when the brightness of the light decreases, what we observe? We observe the intensity also decreases. Clear, class? See, I will show you. See, I can show it very
Yes.
clearly with this one. See, this is the light before refraction. Okay. And this is the reflected light. See the intensity of this light. See how small the amplitude is. See. Look at the amplitude. How small it is. Yes or no? Why? Because this is
Yes.
our reflected light. Only 20% is the light. Okay. And this is more than that. That's why you'll find this is clear, class. So what happens to the intensity, the brightness? The brightness decreases. Chalo. Now, same is the color changing? This is which color? Red color. Is it remaining the same?
No.
थोड़ा डार्क होता है सर.
अरे बाबा कलर बदला क्या?
नहीं नहीं रेडी है.
अरे
Red.
कलर
Shade बदला है
ना, डार्क कलर है या रेड, फेंट रेड है या डार्क रेड है, लेकिन रेड ही है ना.
हाँ.
हाँ. क्या ऐसा बन गया वो? कलर बदल गया कैसा? ऐसा कलर बदल गया क्या?
नहीं.
Do you think the color has
No.
changed like this? See, now I am changing the color. This is called as change in color. See, this is called as change
Okay,
in
sir.
color. So during refraction, is the color changing?
No.
No. है ना बेटा? Assume your friend is wearing red t-shirt, and when you look your friend through the window pane, so what do you find? The ray which is coming is through refraction. Okay. So will the red t-shirt appears yellow or blue? No. The red t-shirt will appear red only, because during refraction the color does not change. Exactly. So look at look at the parameter of color. Look at the parameter of color. See, this is my which color? Red color. Now I change the color. What happened? What happens to the frequency? The frequency has decreased. Now look at it.
Increased.
What happens? Oh, sorry, increased. I'm so sorry. What happens to the frequency? Increase. And what happens to the frequency?
Increase. गायब.
No frequency.
गायब नहीं है बेटा.
हाँ. Increased.
Yes. So look at it. What happens beta here? This is the frequency of yellow, and this is the frequency of red. See. Yes or no?
Yes.
So which is having
Yes.
more frequency?
Yellow.
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 Nahi. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Purple वो purple वाला.
It is not purple beta. It is
Violet.
Violet.
If you look
हाँ
at the
violet.
pattern, it is VIBGYOR. Violet, indigo, blue, green, yellow, orange, and red. So it is a VIBGYOR pattern. Okay. So this is my violet, and this is my red. Okay.
Red.
So which is having the maximum frequency? Violet.
Violet.
As I drag it, then I will go to blue. See, this is blue now. So see, the frequency has little bit decreased. Then this is my green. See, the frequency has little bit decreased. This is yellow. This is little bit orange. Okay. And this is my red. So what happens? So the red is having the minimum frequency, and orange is having, sorry, violet is having maximum frequency. But during refraction, is the frequency changing? Is the frequency changing?
No, sir.
No sir.
Yes, because the color is a parameter of frequency. See, when I change the color, you will find that the frequency is changing. See, when I change the color, the frequency is changing. Clear, class? Okay. Chalo.
Yes.
So I hope you are clear.
Sir.
Now
Sir, can I
the
ask you?
parameter. beta?
सर अगर हमने किसी कलर की फ्रीक्वेंसी चेंज की तो फिर उसका कलर चेंज हो जाएगा.
Exactly. कलर की फ्रीक्वेंसी नहीं बदलोगे, लाइट की फ्रीक्वेंसी बदलोगे.
हाँ भाई.
If you change the frequency of the light, then its color will change. Very true, beta. Very true. Yes. Then what we will do? Then we will talk about the speed. Do you think the speed changes? Beta. Do you
Yes,
think
sir.
the speed changes?
Yes.
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 So the speed
Yes.
also changes. So the speed is a parameter of wavelength. What is the speed parameter of? The speed is a parameter of
Wavelength.
wavelength. So when the speed increases, the wavelength increases. And when the speed decreases, the wavelength decreases. Clear class? All of you
Yes,
getting
Yes.
sir.
data? Okay. Because what we said no, that during refraction, the speed changes. Chalo. So now let's quickly talk about this. Okay. So we are talking about the effect on speed. Okay. So speed, exactly. So when we say speed, beta, basically what is speed? So speed is nothing but speed is a parameter of wavelength. What is speed? Speed is a parameter of wavelength. And is the speed changes? Yes. So we write here changes. Yes. So during refraction, we find that the wavelength changes, means the speed changes. Then amplitude. What happens? Which parameter is amplitude? So amplitude is nothing but, sorry. It is not amplitude. It is brightness or intensity. I will write brightness. Okay, so brightness is which parameter? It is a parameter of
Amplitude.
amplitude. Exactly. And is it changing?
Yes.
Yes, so it also changes. Then we have frequency. No. Color.
No.
What is the measurement of that? That is frequency. And does it change?
No.
Exactly. So understand, these are the wavelength, amplitude, and frequency. These are the terms which is associated with the wave. This is the terms which is associated speed, brightness, and color. This is what we talk about in daily life, that speed, brightness, color. But speed is a parameter of wavelength. Brightness is a parameter of amplitude, and color is a parameter of frequency. So we observe that during refraction, the wavelength as well as the speed, which is one and the same thing, changes. The brightness changes, the amplitude also changes, but color does not change, means the frequency does not change. Clear class? Please write down this.
Sir,
हाँ बेटा बोलो.
sir, will dust in the air affect
Huh?
refraction? Will dust affect refraction?
No, but yes, there is a phenomena called as scattering of light. There is a phenomena called as scattering of light which will affect. Okay. Scattering
Sir,
is
what
the concept,
happens?
beta, which is associated with the dust particles. Okay.
Okay, sir.
I hope you are clear with this now.
Yes.
Chalo. Now, can you say me something about the speed and subsequently the wavelength? Now, will it only increase or decrease or both? हाँ बच्चा?
Both, sir. Both.
Both.
Depends on
Exactly.
medium.
Yes. So you will find that the speed or wavelength increases as well as decreases. Yes. But when I talk about brightness or what we say amplitude, will it increase or decrease or only increase or only decrease?
Both.
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Acha. Others, I want other opinion as well. What do you think? क्लास में
As
किसी से तो बच्चे हैं नहीं बाबा.
sir, बहुत शायद.
Huh? Do you think, beta, that the amplitude will only increase as well as decrease?
Yes.
Yes. ये तुम लोगों का ध्यान नहीं है ना क्लास में, इसलिए
नहीं सर, only decrease होगा.
मैंने जान दो अभी बता.
नहीं सर.
Only decrease होगा.
हाँ, अभी देखो, how the ray of light is traveling. Light is traveling from rarer to denser. What happens to
Denser.
the amplitude? Decreased. हाँ, अब हम denser to rarer करते हैं, ठीक है? चलो, so we make this as glass. We make this as glass. And we make this as air. Now, this is before refraction, huh? And this is after refraction. Wait a minute. This is before refraction. And this is after refraction. क्या हुआ? बढ़ गई ना?
हाँ.
अच्छा बढ़ गई, अरे बाप.
नहीं.
कम हुई ना सर.
कम हुई सर, कम हुई
पूछ
सर.
रहा हूँ तुम लोगों को, बढ़ती है कभी वो? अरे बेटा वही तो पूछ रहा हूँ. Will it ever increase?
No. सिर्फ decrease
No.
होगा.
What we observed during denser to rarer, it was decreasing. Rarer to denser, decreasing.
Decreasing.
In both the cases, it is only decreasing. But what about the amplitude, wavelength, speed? What about speed?
Increase भी होगा, decrease भी होगा. Depending upon the medium.
Yes. So when the ray of light travels from rarer to denser, the speed decreases. But when it travels from denser to rarer, the speed increases. But what about amplitude? Amplitude, you will find it
Always decreases.
Always decreases.
because every time during refraction there is always some reflection as well. समझ में आ रहा है क्या शैतानो?
Yes.
During
समझा.
refraction there is some reflection as well. So every time what will happen? Every time you will find that the amplitude will always keep on
Decreasing.
clear. चलो क्लियर बेटा, समझ में आ गया?
Yes sir.
चलो, now we will look at one more interesting formula. Okay, we have seen how many formulas till now? We have seen two formulas. Exactly. Which is the first formula? Sin I upon sin R. Yes or no? याद आ रहा है क्या कुछ फॉर्मूला?
हाँ सर.
हमने देखे बेटा, कौन सा फॉर्मूला देखे? It is sin I
Upon sin R.
sin I upon sin R. Yes. दूसरा फॉर्मूला कौन सा देखे हमने? Which is the second formula? Speed of light in first medium divided by the speed of light in second medium. Yes or no? ये हमारा फर्स्ट फॉर्मूला है बेटा. ये हमारा सेकेंड फॉर्मूला. Second formula. ठीक है. Now what is C? C is nothing but it is the speed of light or velocity of light. Now same, when we talk about the speed of light or velocity of light, you remember there is one formula. C is equal to F. You remember this formula? हाँ बच्चों लोग ये फॉर्मूला याद है क्या तुमको? 9th स्टैंडर्ड में सीखे?
हाँ, F lambda. हाँ, F lambda.
Yes. What is that?
सर लेकिन 9th स्टैंडर्ड में v is equal to f lambda था.
हाँ, वो भी है.
और आदित्य को भटके दूं क्या मैं उधर आके?
अरे सर सच में वैसे ही था।
अरे मेरा बच्चा सी और भी एक ही सिंबल है मेरे बेटा, स्पीड इंपॉर्टेंट है
अरे
मेरे बेटा। क्या करना यार
सॉरी
आपको?
सर सॉरी।
अरे नहीं ठीक है बेटा, ठीक है। अरे एक ही बात है ना बेटा, वो सी बोलो या वी बोलो, चलो। यस और नो? सी और वी इज जस्ट अ सिंबल फॉर द नोटेशन। हमको कोई भी चीज को रिप्रेजेंट करने के लिए हम सी भी यूज करते हैं और वी भी यूज करते हैं बेटा, ठीक है? ए मेरा बच्चा,
यस यस सर।
हाँ, और कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, ऐसे स्टूपिड से सवाल पूछा करो। कम से कम दूसरे जैसे शांत नहीं बैठते हो, वही अच्छा लगता है मुझे तुम लोगों का। ठीक है, आदित्य का, सोहम का, कम से कम शांत तो नहीं बैठते तुम लोग। अच्छा बेटा, पूछो, ऐसे स्टूपिड से सवाल पूछो, नो प्रॉब्लम। कम से कम पूछ रहे तो रहे तुम लोग। ओके, सो इट्स वन एंड द सेम थिंग बेटा। ओके, इट्स जस्ट अ नोटेशन बेटा। हाँ, अभी फ्रीक्वेंसी के लिए मैं कोई दूसरा सिंबल ले सकता हूँ, लैम्बडा के लिए, वेवलेंथ के लिए मैं दूसरा सिंबल ले सकता हूँ ना। यस और नो आदित्य?
यस सर।
So what we said now, c is equal to f lambda, means speed of light or speed velocity is equal to, or speed, अब मैं velocity बोलूं या speed बोलूं, don't get confused. Is it equal to frequency times wavelength? Yes or no? Now say me during refraction. Okay, चलो तो अब हम इसका एक फॉर्मूला लिखते हैं। क्या फॉर्मूला आएगा हमारा इसका? So what we can write here, speed of light in first medium upon speed of light in second medium. Okay, but we know that speed is what? F lambda. Yes or no? Frequency times
Yes.
wavelength. Yes or no? Frequency times wavelength. So I will write wavelength 1 means the wavelength in the first medium divided by frequency times wavelength in the second medium. Okay. Now, should I write frequency in the first medium divided by frequency in the second medium? Should I write that as well? बच्चा लोग, should I write?
यस सर।
Sure. लिखूं मैं frequency in the first medium divided by
हाँ
frequency in the second medium?
हाँ सर लिख दो।
लिखूं? अच्छा,
लिख दो।
मुझे नहीं लिखना है, बोलो क्यों?
तो मत लिखो।
नहीं ऐसा नहीं, तुम रीजन दो ना। वेरी गुड, अच्छी बात है बेटा, लेकिन कुछ रीजन तो दो, मुझे क्यों नहीं लिखना है उसमें?
सर क्योंकि अगर फ्रीक्वेंसी अगर दोनों मीडियम में अलग अलग है, मतलब दो अलग अलग कलर्स की बात
यस,
चल
और
रही
हमने यहाँ पे क्या लिखे
Yes,
फ्रीक्वेंसी
sir.
के बारे में? पढ़ो जरा, यहाँ पे क्या लिखे हमने फ्रीक्वेंसी के बारे में?
No change.
नो चेंज। इसलिए मैं f को f1 और ये इसको f2 नहीं बोल रहा हूँ बेटा मैं। क्यों? बिकॉज ड्यूरिंग रिफ्रैक्शन वी नो द फ्रीक्वेंसी डज नॉट चेंज। इज द वेवलेंथ चेंजिंग? देखो जरा वेवलेंथ के बारे में क्या लिखे हमने। वेवलेंथ के बारे में क्या लिखे हमने? चेंज होता है?
चेंजेस।
Yes. So the wavelength changes, but will the frequency change? No. So this f and this f is the same value.
यस।
Is this lambda 1 and this lambda 2, is it the same value?
नो।
No.
No. Very good. So what I will do, this frequency and this frequency will get cancelled. Okay, and what we are left with, so we have the third formula, that is the refractive index of the second medium with respect to first is equal to the wavelength of the first medium divided by the wavelength of the second medium. This is our third formula. Write down. कितने फॉर्मूले हो गए अब हमारे पास? 3 फॉर्मूले हो गए।
3.
हाँ, लेकिन समझे ना ये फॉर्मूला आया कैसा?
हाँ.
Because c is equal to f lambda, तो c की जगह मैंने क्या डाला बेटा? f lambda डाला। But what we have studied that the frequency does not change, so ff will get cancelled. So what we are left with, wavelength of the first medium divided by the wavelength of the second medium. Please ये फॉर्मूले को अच्छे से याद रखो बेटा, एग्जाम में आते हैं ये सब फॉर्मूले। Copied?
Yes, sir.
Chalo. Now write down the next topic. Write down the next topic, and that is condition for light ray to pass undeviated on refraction. Condition for light ray to pass undeviated on refraction. Okay, so we are going to talk about the condition when the light ray passes undeviated on refraction. Okay, so can you say me what is that condition when the light ray will pass undeviated on refraction?
Sir, when both mediums are same.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
When both the mediums are same. Chalo. So let's do it. Let's keep both the mediums same. Let's take both the mediums same. Okay. So this medium is, assume this medium is my glass, and my second medium is also glass. Okay. Very good. Is it a phenomenon of refraction, beta Aditya?
No, sir.
Huh?
No.
No. So what is the question? I said condition for light ray to pass undeviated on refraction. Is it a phenomenon of refraction?
No.
No.
Sir, then we can say that when the speed of light in both mediums is same.
So when the speed of light in both medium will be same, will the refraction take place?
No.
No.
Definition याद करो refraction की. What is the fundamental topic we studied in refraction? What we studied in refraction, बेटा? एक बहुत fundamental topic हमने study किया refraction में.
When light travels from one medium to another.
हाँ, लेकिन उसके बाद और कुछ खास है उसके अंदर. सबसे important. बोलो. बोलो बोलो बोलो.
When it undergoes change in speed.
When the light travels from one medium to another and undergoes the change in speed. So when the light is traveling from one medium to another, and assume both the mediums are same, will the speed change? No. And do you know one thing, beta? What happens during refraction? You will find during refraction, some amount of light always get reflected. Yes or no? ये देखो, अब मैं medium change करता हूँ, नीचे वाला medium change करता हूँ, देखो क्या हो रहा है ना? क्या हो रहा है?
रिफ्लेक्ट हो रहा है थोड़ा.
Reflection हो रहा है ना?
Intensity थोड़ा.
So what we observe, reflection is always associated with refraction. Okay, so यहाँ पे refraction हो रहा क्या? देखो, when the light is traveling from glass to water, yes, but when I will make both the medium same, if I make both the medium same, then you will find that there is no refraction taking place. Okay, so this is not the condition, Aditya. Aditya, this is not the condition, beta. So which is the condition then?
Sir, if we keep one rectangular glass, sir, and then if we pass light from it, तो सर पहले डेविएट होगा, फिर जब ग्लास से बाहर निकलेगा तो फिर से मतलब सेम लाइन पे आ जाएगा. फिर अनडेविएटेड.
हमारा टॉपिक चल रहा है for a light ray to pass undeviated. Give me the condition.
वो 90 डिग्री पे हुआ तो नॉर्मल पे.
90 डिग्री पे हुआ तो नॉर्मल पे. क्या बोल रहे हो? ठीक से बोलो. कॉन्ट्रडिक्टिंग.
सर नॉर्मल पे हुआ तो.
हाँ, means what's the angle of incidence?
90 डिग्री.
No.
नहीं, 0 डिग्री है. 0 डिग्री. हाँ.
See, so now the light is traveling from air to glass. See here, how the light is traveling? Light is traveling from air to glass. Exactly. Is there a bending?
No.
No. Is there bending? No. Exactly. Is there a refraction?
Yes.
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 It is a phenomena of refraction, but there is no bending taking place. Clear? There is no bending taking place, but it is a phenomena of refraction. And what we say, this is a condition. This is a condition when the ray of light passes undeviated on refraction. And what is the condition? when the angle of incidence is 0 or 90 degree?
0.
When the angle of incidence is 0, then you observe that the ray of light passes undeviated on refraction. Write down the condition. Write down condition. So we have only one condition, that is when the angle of incidence, when the angle of is 0, then the ray of light passes undeviated on refraction. Clear? So this is the condition, beta. This is the condition when the ray of light passes undeviated on refraction. Clear?